Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Switch Center podcast.
Welcome, welcome.
This is a show where we talk about all things Nintendo news. Let's go ahead and introduce ourselves.
Oh, we're starting with me.
Start with Trey.
Hi. Hi, guys. My name is Trey, and I'm not a gamer.
Let's start with you, Burge.
Yeah, let's start with me. I don't know how that's going to work. Let's start with Trey. I don't give a shit about this stuff. I am Burge. I really like single-player Nintendo games in general.
Yep. I'm Quinn, and I really like multiplayer games, but especially Nintendo games as well.
My name is Trey. I don't play games. Not my thing. But you'll find out very soon that I do play games.
This guy's a liar.
Sorry.
And online with us.
And checking in online, this is Ethan. I exclusively play Metroid. No, that's not true. I like games, but I mostly like Metroid.
And Luigi's Mansion.
Heck
And
yeah.
Luigi's Mansion.
Luigi's
You can throw
Mansion.
that in there too.
Throw it in
Yeah.
there.
Oh, I was
How
going to
to
say,
stress.
the other thing about you, Trey, is that you're sort of our marketing and product design specialist.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
So,
Y'all see the branding on this? that was me. And I
Kind
did
of a
that.
cool guy
Actually,
out
no.
there.
Most of the stuff was actually Quinn, but I also added. I made the logo. That's what I did.
Quinn can't make logos.
I cannot make logos.
There's
I
It's
make
bad.
logos.
So what we're going to hopefully do on this podcast is touch on a lot of topics about Nintendo and general gaming, give our thoughts, and give a fun little medium for us to chat and catch up and share our very distinct experiences with each other.
Yeah, our sort of elevator pitch of the show is growing up, we would randomly watch Sports Center, and I mean, look at these boys. We don't give a about sports. We're capital G gamers, all right, But for some reason, they made the shows interesting enough, to actually make us interested to tune in and hear about the storylines going on and like the NBA and stuff. And so we figure, why aren't there more entertaining variety shows about video game topics? And so specifically,
I don't think there's any of those actually.
That's the thing. There's
you
a
know
lot
what,
of,
you got me there.
there's a lot of gaming shows out there, and we want this to be a space for more discussion and following some of those more regularized formats that have been really successful in television, especially, and give our take on it.
Exactly.
And I think that's the point of this podcast too, is even though there might be something similar out there, I think the whole point is that we all offer different perspectives and we all have different backgrounds and different interests in different types of media and video games. So I think that's what kind of sets this apart from maybe some of the other things that we've seen online. At least we think so.
And Ethan, what's your thoughts going into this podcast?
Yeah, I was just going to say, kind of echoing what you guys have already said, we all kind of have our own unique perspective and own particular interest within Nintendo and gaming, and I think that makes it kind of a fun, I guess, format for us to discuss things and bring unique perspectives into it.
Absolutely.
The first topic is the Pokemon
All right,
30th
I'll-
anniversary.
I see.
Ew.
Yeah, with that, because we've got so many different opinions, we've got Mr. Pokemon over here.
Oh, yeah.
Mr. Yu-Gi-Oh!
Oh, yeah.
back
Well, let's
there.
intro it first.
Fair. Pokemon's coming up on their 30th anniversary. Technically, Pokemon Day is in February, and that's when they're going to start showcasing a lot. We've already seen the new Lego sets get announced with all the starters. We've got the new
Yes,
Eevee,
we have.
and we've also... I'm actually not sure if it's officially revealed, but the Generation 1 Gym Leader badges Lego set that's going to come
Wow.
as well.
And all at completely fair price points too.
Yeah,
As a matter of
not
fact.
price gouging at all.
Oh,
But
it's great.
people are asking a lot, what can we expect to see in the Pokemon 30th anniversary? So I wanted to share some insight into what I've been looking into.
Yeah, I heard that you have looked into some rumors, check out the rumor mill, and found some ideas people are presenting of what they might announce for the 30th year. So could you share your deep research with us?
It's nothing crazy deep, but I think I've got some good insights that it's funny to see people online talking about either, oh, this 30th anniversary is going to bring nothing at all, or, oh, this 30th anniversary is going to change Pokemon forever.
Those are the two options.
And to be fair, I think there's good points on both sides. Pokemon Company and Creatures encompasses a lot. They've got the mainline games, they've got the trading card game, all of their spin-off games and other products, including the anime.
The cards.
And the
Pokemon
cards,
Go.
they've got to line that all up together. And what's been really interesting is Pokemon Legends ZA was notoriously delayed heavily. So it's almost becoming this like lead into the 30th anniversary. But what we've seen online is Pokemon's got so many leaks recently.
Yeah.
We've seen weird builds of Generation 10, presumably, online a lot. Now, they could all be completely fake, but based on the data mines that have happened that we've seen of beta footage of Arceus and of ZA, it looks pretty legitimate. So we might be getting a Generation 10 game this year, probably at the end of the year, but it's crazy because it's like clearly this game is not ready. It's not finished.
Uh-oh.
But it's the Game Freak agenda. They
Has
just
that
need
ever
to
stopped
finish
him
it.
before?
Right.
I don't think so.
Um,
I don't think so.
along with that, we've got a lot of like products coming back. People talking about, oh, are they going to bring back the original design of Pikachu? There's leaks of a new, even skinnier design of Pikachu called Ozem Pikachu.
No, I was just about to make that
no.
joke. I'm so sad that it's already been made.
Reddit beat you to it. And,
Oh, man.
But the other big thing, the one thing I will say, and I'll let you guys kind of discuss your thoughts, is last year's or 2025's Pokemon World Championships had an insane production value that we haven't seen before for Pokemon Unite, for VGC and TCG. Huge stage, big lights, and they've even announced that this year, 2026, is going to be happening in San Francisco, California, and it's going to have that same huge stage along with a separate convention center, Pokemon XP.
Oh my
So they're
God.
squaring up for something huge. And it's even shown to a lot of other TCG players like, hey, Pokemon really cares about their game. We're going to start going over. They're putting, if not just huge money, huge amounts of effort and visuals that are really paying homage. Well, the games might look horrible.
Yeah.
I'm not arguing for that, but clearly they're trying to put in a lot of effort in other areas. And so I think that's kind of exciting. I don't think it's going to be anything game-changing for the 30th, though.
Also, for those who don't know, what do those acronyms mean? I want it to be an accessible podcast
Valid.
if you don't
That's
know
very
anything
true.
about Nintendo.
VGC is the Video Game Championship, I believe. That's just playing on the games
So
themselves.
people who are just like, I have a level 99 Squirtle, I'm going to beat up your guys.
Exactly.
You know?
It's
Okay.
doubles. You play in a teams format. Right now we're using
Doubles,
Pokemon.
like in tennis?
Yeah.
How does that
absolutely.
work?
You got
It's in
two guys
teams.
on the field.
Yeah.
You're controlling both Pokemon.
Oh, okay.
It's just the standardized format. It's a teams of 6, but it's the most popular format, and it's getting even more popular thanks to people like Wolfie VGC.
Who's that?
He's a really cool YouTuber. Check him out sometime. We'll link him as well. He's doing a ton for the Pokemon
All right.
community. TCG is trading card game, and much to my chagrin, I've been getting really into it. It's an expensive
how do we
and
know
cheap
this?
hobby.
We
All
got
of
'em!
my cards
Oh,
over
man.
there. They're putting a lot of effort into making a game that should be really inaccessible, really accessible, which is nice.
There's so many over there.
Pokemon Unite is one of their spin-off games that's struggling to stay alive. Everyone knows Pokemon Go. Like, so
Pokemon
there's so
Unite,
many projects.
That's the League of Legends spin-off,
It
right?
is. It's fantastic. I love that game. It's very dead.
You'd
love
be the
that
only
game.
one.
I would be the only one.
You may be the only one, at least in this group.
I'd say maybe in this state.
Maybe in this state. Maybe in this state.
So there's a lot going on
This
with Pokemon.
undisclosed state that we live in.
Yeah.
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 Anyways.
Oh, what? Huh? Who said that?
Redacted.
Ethan, we know you're more of a Yu-Gi-Oh fan.
Oh yeah, no.
You
even
got any
Yu-Gi-Oh, I'm
thoughts?
I mean, on Pokemon, not really. I've never been a Pokemon guy. Although I will say, just a fun little note. So
Yeah.
while I'm doing my flashcards for school, I discovered an add-on for the it's called Anki. It's like a flashcard system. It's
Yeah.
called Ankimon. So when I do flashcards, I like upgrade and evolve my
Yo.
Pokemon.
Okay.
Oh my god. Ankimon sponsor us.
No, we
Dude,
we'll
we'll do ads for Ankimon.
At one point or at some point, we should do a quiz for Ethan to have him
Yeah.
distinguish between
Ooh.
Pokemon and drugs. Have you seen that? They offer up-
Ethan's in medical school,
Yeah,
just
for
to
those in
put
the
that out
audience.
there. So just so that you know, we'll have pharmaceuticals versus Pokemon.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
It's yeah,
hard.
It's very hard, and we will put Ethan to the test. So,
That's
did you
a
have
great
any
idea, Trey.
other thoughts about this, Ethan?
Not really, other than I was just gonna say shout out Ankimon because they have every single generation starter trio that you get to
Wow.
choose from.
Nice.
Dang.
That's fun.
That's pretty cool.
Well, I guess based off of what you were saying, I know there was a huge leak. What was that, like a year, 2 years ago, where
It
it
seems
was
to keep coming. It's crazy.
there was like some. It was like all the notes that the Game Freak employees, which is the company that creates Pokemon,
Was
it's
that
called
with
Game
all
Freak.
like the backstories of
Yeah.
each of the
Yeah.
Pokemon? I remember when those were coming out, and like people were getting these like leaks and like lore of their favorite, because everyone has a favorite Pokemon. I know
Yeah.
all of us in this room at least have a Pokemon that we're attached
I know
to,
where this is going.
and in some cases that news was very devastating to some particular people in this room.
People with Cyndaquil starters.
Yeah,
Yeah.
in their favorite generation that they've played for years now.
This is the
So,
only one I'm not giving context to because this is a family show.
Yes.
It's just
But it's-
employee canon. It doesn't exist.
It doesn't
It's kind
exist,
of
yeah.
insane that the official backstory to those Pokemon made by the employees of the creators of the Pokemon game are so mature.
I mean, hey, it looks like they really want to work on bigger titles. What was that other game that Game Freak employees got to work on? That looks super cool. It looks like
I
Sekiro.
don't know the name. Well,
But we were looking at
It
it the other
evades
day.
us every day.
Maybe that's what they
uh,
want to do.
Let's lead into this a little bit. So you were saying that Generation 10, so there have been 9 generations of Pokemon games. They're on to the 10th one now, as far as mainline games anyways.
Yeah.
It got leaked. It's assumedly coming out this year, and from people who have studied video games, it looks extremely underdeveloped to the stage it should be at if it's releasing this year.
Not to people really looking at games. I'm just looking at as an outside person.
Yeah.
Having seen the other leaks and how far they got before we had a finished game, and looking at the state of this game, it doesn't look fantastic. Granted, it could all be fake, very likely, but considering their track record with leaks, like, it could be real.
Yeah.
And it's just like, man, I hope we have a good product, but I'm not hopeful that we're going to have any groundbreaking game. It's just going to be a little bit better than ZA. Maybe it's like ZA if it was not just in a city, it was a little bit wider, which
So-
is improvement.
My personal opinion of Pokemon games is that, not to the fault of any of the employees or the people working on the games, but I'd say at least the corporate structure of Game Freak, they're making this company pump out too many games at too short of a development cycle. And so it's a lot like franchises like FIFA or Call of Duty, where they have a required amount of games that they need to be pumping out, and they don't have enough time to give it the polish that it deserves. And Pokemon, I mean, people love the little guys.
I love the
Gotta
little
love the little
guys.
guys.
It's like they can make games that are, in my opinion, not at the quality that other Nintendo properties.
For how big
get.
Pokemon is, it should be so much better.
They're not polished at all, but it's because they can get away with it. Because
Yeah.
it could be 480p, it could be running at 10 frames per second, it could have a fourth of the Pokemon that have ever been created in the actual game. The gameplay is just pressing A over and over
But
again.
there's little guys.
It will be the highest selling game on the platform
Yeah.
because they've got fun little guys that everyone
awesome.
loves.
Those fun little guys, full of nostalgia.
Yep.
And I think we've just seen that with all like the re-releases of like Gen 4 games as well, Generation 1 games like Let's Go Pikachu, Let's Go Eevee.
True.
Even like what was the I never even played them. It was the Diamond and Pearl remakes.
Oh, they were
Oh my
so
gosh.
ugly.
Brilliant.
That were
Diamond,
just
Diamond
like
Pearl.
Uber just kind of like baby mode,
It
like
literally,
easy mode.
it was
but-
so interesting. They took the ROM of the DS game
yeah.
and just plugged it in. And so, like, all the glitches, I might be saying this wrong, but, like, issues in those games were present in the remakes because
Yeah.
they just didn't.
So all they did is
Optimize
make
it.
the game look uglier.
If you
More
don't
or
like
less.
pixel art style, yeah.
But that just goes to show like your argument of like, yeah, they are producing these things over and over again. And that's probably the bulk of their revenue, if I'm not mistaken, is like their video game.
You think
Is
so?
it not?
It's interesting, as well as they sell, like, merchandise covers so much more, and they have so much merchandise.
Ethan,
that's- and
can I
that's
give you a
what
task, Ethan? Can you look up the Pokemon Company and where they get the majority of their revenue, and then let us know if you find an article about
There's
it.
a good source.
And that's,
I'm curious.
And that's why I want to know, like, if like the video games are the top selling, because
Yeah.
you do have the merchandise, you do have the new things that are opening up, like what was the Pokemon restaurant that just opened up? Like there's so many different, like, I think avenues that they're receiving revenue from, that it's like you have the trading card game too, and like people are
Crazy big.
avidly at the door at like openings
It's awesome.
at stores to
It's
just
bad.
grab the merchandise. So my thing is like, yes, the video games, they might just be reproducing things, and they might be covering the same tracks, producing the same game over and over. We at least got some variations with Legends of Arceus. But at this point, it's like they have so many different ways to more or less money grab, because they have us in a chokehold over the little guys.
We love the little guys.
It's so ridiculous how it's like you make a cute
That's
little man,
freaking adorable.
and you can like literally you can do whatever you want,
He's awesome.
and we'll buy him. 'Cause
Editor,
he's just
zoom in on that fat Pikachu.
beautiful.
I want my early 2000s Pikachu back. Give it to me.
Hey,
That's
you were
mine.
talking about
Dude,
that
I'm
though.
so happy to find him.
Yeah.
So
He's wonderful.
that's a clean transition. You said that in the leaks we got two different Pikachus. We got Ozempic Chew and Chubby Chew.
So it's in the new generation. It's likely going to be an even skinnier, more peanut-shaped Pikachu. But in promotional materials for specifically
Today's
the
beauty
30th
standards are
anniversary,
disgusting.
Okay.
they know that we love this little guy. So he has a fancy new animation, kind of rolling around with the Pokeball, looking real happy. Like,
Body
they
positivity
know.
only when they can profit from it.
I don't even need to look at it, and I was just like, that's gonna be really cute. I
It's
can't
really
wait to see
cute.
that.
That
It's like
Pikachu to
5
play on
minutes, 5
nostalgia
seconds.
while they're pumping real Pikachu full of Ozempic. That's disgusting. I think we need to be
It's
better
a
than
rug
that.
pull.
That's horrible. Anyways, Ethan, did you were you able to find anything on Pokemon Company revenue?
Yes, I don't
All
know
right.
exactly how reliable this is, but it's actually kind of surprising if it's true, because it's on
Really?
some random website I've never seen. They say the trading card game, physical and digital, makes them the most at about 31% of their
Whoa.
revenue.
There we go.
31.
Did you say
687
30,
million.
31 or
But wait,
35?
Wait.
31%.
Oh, okay.
Their second highest is not console games, it's mobile games.
Really?
They do. I mean, they've got quite a few mobile games, especially if you
Yeah.
count Unite in that group.
And the
23% from Unite and Go derived earnings.
Whoa!
That
And that's not even the TCG app, is it?
No.
Oh, but that's the first
Well,
one.
maybe,
Okay,
yeah.
because
Yeah.
you're saying digital and physical. Okay, then how far down is the video games?
Console games is 14%. Yeah, and then even above that, actually higher than mobile gaming as well is licensing and merchandise. So royalties and then merchandise
Oh my
licensing
gosh.
makes them about 25%.
it's everything else.
So
It's not. I mean, it's
Man.
not everything else, but it's like, it's just the loyalty of the fans. It seems like.
here's the question,
yeah.
though.
Yeah.
Or, a really crazy thing to like bring up is the fact that Pokemon games are consistently the highest selling games on the platform. So
Yes.
not only are they the most successful Nintendo games, they're a small chunk of the company's profit. So Pokemon Company has so much power over Nintendo. They can say, we're going to do whatever we want, because it's like, we don't care about these games as much as you do. They're more important to you than they are to us.
That's
we can
honestly
sell
fair.
we can sell cards. We could never make another video game in our lives and we would be set. But us making video games is, because Nintendo gets a chunk of all of the profits, way more important. So Nintendo usually has this polish to their games. There's a term called Nintendo polish because they like to, craft these games until they're complete. They're usually way more polished than any other game on the market, except for Pokemon, because they're made by Game Freak, which is owned by the Pokemon Company, licensed by Nintendo.
Which is
That's
so crazy.
really
Like,
insane.
it didn't used to be that way, but it's kept falling away, and you're right. They've just got the power to do it. And
Yeah.
even with Pokemon Champions, they're releasing that that VGC, the video game champion, can be played on,
Yeah.
because the new games are going to have a completely different battle format. That game, although it is releasing on the Switch, it's also releasing on mobile. And if
Yeah.
Pokemon Unite is any indication, the Switch version runs poorly. Mobile version runs flawlessly.
That's
It's
crazy.
incredible. Like, the phone runs way
Yeah,
better than the
that's so
Switch, no matter
annoying.
what phone you have. Like, they could just be putting it on Nintendo consoles because they need to, but they'll do other stuff.
Okay, so now with kind of the cursory research that we've done, let's go back to the original question and kind of topic at hand with the 30th anniversary. Now that we're not like, because
Yeah,
video games is a
sure.
main focus, but now it's like, now we have, you know, the introduction of the Lego models. Like, that thing's gonna sell no matter what, no matter
Which
what that
is
price point
crazy.
is.
I think it's ugly.
And
I
it's-
mean, I'm saying
Well,
it.
yeah, it is gonna sell. I feel like
I'm gonna buy the Eevee though. I was
Yeah.
talking about
See?
the starters.
I-
The Eevee's adorable.
no, and see, and it's like, and it's gonna be not just that, but everything else that we see with whatever is released. Like, I don't know what else have we seen anything else with what's being released with the 30th other than some of the Lego sets?
There's-
Because I feel like every time I saw like people wanting Lego of Pokemon, wasn't it like with Mega Blocks first,
Yeah,
or like
it
some
was,
third party
yeah.
that was like outside of Lego? So talking
Well-
about another commercial giant with Lego, that's just
And even if
another
we're talking
aspect
about
of that.
disappointment, who the freaking F?
Who they freaking
Who the freaking F?
freak?
Who cares about the gym badges? Why would they
I
make
do.
that a
I
set?
do.
Really?
You know
Okay.
what? Okay.
Nostalgia.
Okay.
I gotta
okay.
say- I gotta say- wait,
let me
wait,
say
wait, hold on, hold on,
let me
okay,
say
okay,
this. Let me
okay,
say this. Let me say
okay,
this.
okay.
I, as a graphic designer, on a daily basis, today I was actually designing a print for a T-shirt to put on a T-shirt, and I took a step back and I looked at it, and in my head, no joke, I said, that would go really hard as a gym badge in a
my
Pokemon
God.
game. I would buy that
But
because
the
I
Lego
think it's
set?
cool. Yeah,
Oh my god.
I think it's so cool. Like, just like, I earned all eight gym badges.
Oh
And they're a
man.
little
It's
Lego
all
now.
for the nostalgia.
Yeah.
One day it'll fall off.
Since this is
but-
episode 1, I will say we introduced Trey as the guy who doesn't know anything about video games. If there's one thing he cares about, it's Wii Sports. But if there's another thing
Oh,
he
yeah.
cares about,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
Pokemon.
It is
and those
Pokemon.
are the two Nintendo games.
Well, I mean, I think it'll just be a fun thing to be like, I don't know anything, and then I'm actually like inputting in the
Knowledgeable.
conversation. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, you're
It's a different angle. That's all it is.
yeah, you're pretty into Nintendo stuff. It's just
Yeah.
we are
Right.
like
Oh, he moving.
uber nerds.
You got something to
I
say?
watch a
You want
Blue
to say
Muppet
something?
talk about Nintendo. Oh,
Yeah.
good
That's a
point.
good
Good
point.
point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I guess yeah, if we're talking about like our predictions, I'm gonna predict they do the same old shit they always do, and they're gonna pump out cardboard and make unfinished games.
Yeah.
I am not a big Pokemon fan.
That would be my guess as well.
Thank you, Ethan.
I say I'm not a big Pokemon fan, but I'm at least more than Ethan, where I'm like, oh, I love me a fat Pikachu. I'm probably never gonna play a mainline game again unless they like actually put effort into one, though.
See, and I'm the type that I just replay the old games over and over again because I'm
Yeah.
like, that's what I love, and that's what I'm gonna keep doing.
Quinn, you're the only one they're gonna get money from. So what's your
Look,
thoughts?
I'm gonna stay up to date with stuff. I played ZA. I'm probably gonna skip out on Gen 10. I'll play Champions. It's free to play, and I do like playing the TCG, especially because it's just getting cheaper and cheaper
Yeah.
on reselling and just having the cards to actually play the game. So that's fun for me. It works for me, but I can totally see why it's frustrating. And yeah, I agree. I don't think much is gonna happen for this anniversary.
Yeah.
You also have to
I
keep
think-
in mind that. Oh, sorry.
Good.
No, it's
Um,
good. Let's-
It's also Zelda's 30th anniversary this year and Metroid's 30th anniversary this year. So there's a lot going on, and Nintendo
It's
has
the
only
40th
so many
anniversary.
resources.
Ethan
Or
with
40th, my bad,
with
yeah.
a Hail Mary pass
yes.
to our touchdown. Ethan with the game
Alley-oop.
securing touchdown from the Indiana Hoosiers to secure the college championship.
Okay,
Oh,
I
I
know
get
we're
that
we're Switch
reference.
Center. I know we're Switch Center, but you're pushing it a little bit.
Okay, I don't know. I feel like that was a little tasty. you
Trey's
know?
like,
It
I
was
gotta
tasty.
flex
I
on
didn't get
these
the
nerds.
reference, but I like it.
Okay.
Uh,
Roll the
Trey,
clip.
Trey, like Son. What's that one? That one Smash Bros. Guy, Sonic.
Sonic.
where he's
Like
the
Sonic and
furry-
Smash Bros. Shadow?
Sonic Fox?
Heroes.
Yeah, that's like it's like Sonic Fox with the game-winning Nair.
You know,
Look, I don't know either. I don't
tried.
do esports
I'll,
either.
I'll stay with the multiplayer games.
All right,
I'm
yeah,
like,
that's
what?
good.
I'm
But
like, what?
Game-winning there.
yeah,
Okay. But 30th anniversary for all of these games.
40th for Zelda,
Anniversary.
40th. Metro. Yeah. Well, because Pokemon came out in the 90s.
Yeah,
Metroid
you're
and
right.
Zelda came out in the 80s.
Okay, just first to touch on it, Ethan, do you know anything about 40th anniversary for Metroid happening, or is there any news?
My guess is they're not going to do.
No,
Sorry.
probably not. I mean,
you're not wrong.
there's always a
Daddy
chance.
Nintendo does not love their daughter Samus.
Oh,
They say,
my God.
my good
But
boy
then
Pokemon,
again-
give me a kiss. And they say,
Then
get
again,
back
there's-
under the
obviously there's
stairs.
been a
Metroid."
recent-
Sorry, Ethan.
Obviously, there's been a recent push for more Metroid stuff, and with the
Yeah.
success of Dread in 2021, and then Prime Remaster doing as well as it did, despite very little marketing, and then Prime 4 is selling well, even though that it doesn't have the best reputation, just because it's been so long. I could see them doing something. I think a remaster or port of Prime 2 is possible if they do port it
That would be
with Prime
awesome.
3, maybe. At the same time, there's been a lot of talk that maybe the studio that made Dread could be working on a Super Metroid remake, which would be insane
That would
and
be
super
fun.
awesome.
I'd play that.
Yeah, so I don't know. There could be something, but I think Metroid's anniversary is a little later in the year, I think. I can't remember correctly when exactly the original came out. Obviously it came out in 86, but I don't know what month. But I think everybody's talking about the Zelda anniversary, so I think that happens sooner in the year. And obviously there's supposed to be a direct within the next few weeks or so.
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
Yeah, that would be really cool. A Super Metroid remake. I think people are very protective of that game.
Yeah.
That is like one of the like on a lot of lists. It's
a
like
couple
within the
years
top
ago.
10 games of all
Yeah.
time. Yeah.
Always
Yeah.
on those lists.
So I think it's one of those things like Mario 64, Ocarina of
Ocarina.
Time. We'll touch on that, but
Do you want to tell us about Zelda, Mr. Zelda Boy, if anything's going to happen
This
Yeah.
guy, the Zelda guy over here.
I do like Zelda.
there? Zelda guy.
Look at that guy. He's practically wearing a Triforce t-shirt right now.
And cargo jeans.
Sorry.
not
Sorry.
funny.
Sorry. Sorry, I take it back. I'm the Pokemon guy, even though I decided I didn't like video games, so. I'm so sorry.
Can we be so serious?
I'm ready.
Hang on, let me put my serious face on.
Okay, thank
That's
you.
All right.
Sorry, that's my interested face.
Anyway, a lot of people like the main theory or whatever, and I haven't researched it, so we're a terrible news channel. But
Episode 1.
Episode 1, the main theory is that they're going to remake Ocarina of Time. I guess a few pieces of evidence towards that are the new Zelda movie that's coming out. Aesthetically, anyways, I'm sure it's going to be an original story that like sort of is inspired by all the different games plot lines. Since every Zelda is like a reboot in a way, they all have different characters named Zelda, different characters named Link. But aesthetically, it seems to be borrowing a lot from Breath of the Wild and Ocarina of Time. So there would be a lot of incentive to remind current audiences of what happens in Ocarina of Time.
So you're saying that there's like remnants showing that it could be very Ocarina and Breath of the Wild. Do we have any reason to believe that? Is that mostly speculation?
Well, it's just set photos. You know, Link is green.
That's cool.
The Zelda looks a lot like Breath of the Wild Zelda, and the Link looks a lot like Ocarina of Time Link. I think
Link
I don't
is
know if this is
green?
Dabu dee dabu die.
Did you say Link is green?
Yeah, he's not blue.
What?
Yeah.
I'm really confused.
This
What are
guy
you
has
talking
only
about?
played Breath of the Wild, and he knows
Oh
his
my
blue
god! Are you
Link.
doing a bit?
No, I'm confused. Why are you saying he's got the green outfit on?
Yes.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay.
Did you think I meant like his skin?
Oh
was
yeah,
green?
I did. I was.
He's not like.
I was
Ganondorf
so-
is the new Link.
I was so gullible that I was just like, yeah, he's green. Oh, like I was like,
It's like,
okay.
oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I was
he
like,
used to be green.
Yeah. I was just gonna go with it. I was like, sure.
I appreciate you asking questions. No, he's not a grass monster. I guess Ganondorf was green. You're right.
Yeah, greenish. I was like, if anyone's green, like, that'd be crazy.
Have you seen, like-
Ganon reincarnated to be Link?
Have you seen Ganondorf like orders a McChicken or whatever?
Yeah, surprisingly, I
Wait,
have.
no, it wasn't orders. It was like the Baba.
Or is it a burger?
No, it was like
Or
the.
is it a McDouble?
Burger King? Habit.
I'm not kidding when I say
Burger.
we're gonna have to cut all this out. This is
No, no,
nothing.
no, this is-
This is
no,
nothing.
come
But
on.
no, I'm
Editor,
trying.
put
No,
it
no,
on
no.
screen. Put it right there.
Stop it.
Show
I'm trying to-
Ganon getting a burger.
It's something like the. Can I get the bobbled yobber? Or something like that. And it's like in Ganondorf. And it's like Ganondorf orders a bobbled yobber or something. And it's just like the worker getting really angry.
I'm so excited.
It's
to
like a
find
voice
this.
filter to where they sound like Ganondorf from Ocarina of Time. It's just like, can I get the bobble jobber? And just like, get the f out of the. It's like,
Wait. Is the worker green?
I'll have to double check.
Okay.
Okay, anyways. Smash cut, lens flare, pixelated
Keep in
transition.
mind, Link had a homegirl. I think her name was like Soraya or something in Ocarina of Time. That
Yeah,
had
yeah.
hair.
Let him cook.
Soraya?
Let him cook.
No, it was
Starts with an S. And it sounds
Saria.
Was it Sarah?
Saria.
There we go.
Saria.
Yeah.
She had green hair.
Hey.
Yeah, okay.
She's green.
So I wasn't wrong the entire time.
Well,
I don't know anything about Zelda.
Hopefully this makes a good TikTok because it's horrible radio.
come on. Fantastic.
Anyways,
Say that again.
Say that again.
it's fantastic. Okay.
Put up okay, man.
We're getting loose. We're getting loose with it. People think it's going to be an Ocarina of Time remake. Also, the new Lego set that's coming out, because they're also making a Zelda Lego, is the final battle of Ocarina of Time. So there's a couple things that would that would imply that we're getting an Ocarina of Time remake. And a lot of people say, well, wasn't there just an Ocarina of Time remake for the 3DS? And then they say, you foolish unk. There was more time in between when that remake came out and today than there was between the original Ocarina of Time coming out and that remake.
That's crazy.
Feel old yet, liberal?
I do feel. I
You
am.
know what?
unk.
Someone just said that to me the other day.
Liberal?
No, unk.
Oh, okay.
Feel old.
Feel old, unk? And I said,
Sorry, this is off topic, but
Ready
my
for it.
worst fear is like a teenager coming up to me, seeing me with his friends, and then saying, "Me if I don't lock in."
Oh,
Could you imagine how heartbreaking that
that's.
would be?
That's mortifying. That's a nightmare material.
Wait,
It was
we can.
I
That's
can see
really
that
good.
picture so
sad.
clearly.
Children are brutal. Okay,
Ethan, do you have a topic you want to
well,
roll in?
I was going to say the reason I don't want to play Metroid 2 or 3 is because of the stupid motion controls. There's a dog messing with our lighting.
It's fine.
He's
It's fine.
awesome.
It's fine.
Yeah.
And so that's why I
Motion
want there to be a
controls are
remake.
cheeks.
How long have I been recording for?
That's crazy that Metroid
like 30
Prime
minutes.
3 is only playable with Wiimote and Nunchuck. But to be fair, at the time, everyone had a Wii in their house. Like, we were all used to motion controls at the time. It's just crazy. Like, there's never been a port. Is there like a Dolphin port that lets you use controller?
Yeah, there's
There
a
is-
dolphin.
well-
Oh, sorry, you can say.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I mean, technically, yeah, you can get it on Dolphin, but I mean, Dolphin Wii games have always been a little bit temperamental. But somebody made a mod. It's called Prime Hack, and that is the way to play Metroid Prime. Well, honestly, the trilogy. The controls are so good. So they've mapped out like mouse and keyboard. I've played through the entire trilogy on
nice.
Prime Hack on Dolphin with as like mouse and keyboard controls, and it actually works
That's
like
cool.
amazingly. So.
Mm-hmm.
Burge, I would recommend using that.
What's
I would-
Dolphin?
Super official
Oh.
Nintendo hardware.
That's yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, what did you mean by dolphin?
Like
For our trays in the audience.
No. Because I know you're not talking about the
talking about-
illegal emulator that
Whoa.
we do not.
Illegal's a bit of a stretch.
Oh, I'm so sorry. It
saying
is legal
you
if you
put
specifically.
it in your dolphin. The dolphin makes it so that you can use a mouse and keyboard. It's
No, if you
technological
use legal
biology.
ROMs from discs that you have bought,
Oh yeah. That you
Then
I'm really
it's
scared,
allowed.
guys. Why are we talking about this?
Nintendo, please. It's episode 1. Give us
remember
another
Project
day.
Plus.
Please,
Remember Project
please.
Plus.
No, shut up! Anyways,
We're gonna get a cease and desist from
On
Nintendo.
episode one.
on episode
We'll
1.
have one viewer, and it's only Nintendo, and they say you can't say that.
It's gonna be Reggie, and it's gonna say, please take this down.
Hey guys,
Reggie
thanks
Rock?
for making this video about Nintendo news. Please take down your video now. I gotta get back to playing Animal Crossing Noon Leaf on my Nintendo 3DS.
Hello,
And
everyone.
remember,
Did
no
Reggie
Johns.
leave like 8 years ago?
Dude, he's still got shooters out here though.
What is going on? Was that
kind
an
of a
impersonation?
Dude, you had to be there.
You don't know
2013.
Reggie?
Oh, goodness.
I'm the guy who doesn't play the
Okay.
video game.
Dude, I love
Dude,
that
I
era
still
of
have
Nintendo.
I still have
Me too.
Reggie in my Street Pass Plaza.
No
What?
way. He was
Lucky.
the president of Nintendo America,
Oh,
and he was like a very forward-facing
it's
personality.
Coming back to me.
It was really funny. He was a very
Oh
nice
my
guy,
gosh.
but they were like, "We need you to have a specific image." So on his first like press appearances, he got up on the stage and they said, "Here's your line." He was like, "No, this isn't me." They're like, "You need to say this line," and so he says,
My name is Reggie. I'm about kicking ass. I'm about taking names. And we're about making games.
and
Whoa.
everyone went, "Yeah, go Reggie!"
Was-
and that just like that was the foundation of his personality.
Was that what they told him to say?
Yeah, he was like, "This isn't me," and they were like, "No, say it," and then he leaned into it for all of his tenure at Nintendo of America.
Wow.
2000s were so edgy. Do you guys remember all those like old video game like not commercials but like ads that were in magazines and stuff, and it's just
Oh
like
yeah,
play Game Boy, you know?
Whoa,
Mario
whoa,
Strikers
whoa,
one?
whoa!
you know that one?
I will say, I feel like the packaging was a little bit more hardcore back in the
It
day.
was.
It
Kirby,
was like-
the cutest guy around, Kirby, always had angry eyebrows. All the Nintendo
No.
characters had
Oh,
angry
Kirby, yeah,
eyebrows
yeah.
in the 2000s.
And then there was
It was edgy to the mac.
Hey guys, thanks for sticking with us for episode 1. I'm really excited to see what this turns into, and we're excited to have you along for the journey.
Absolutely.
It's going to be a fun time. Catch us every week on whatever day we decide to post these. Put it up here.
or bi-weekly.
Like
We'll see.
Thursdays, bi-weekly. I don't know. If you have any suggestions, put it in the comments.
Very much. We want to hear what you guys want to have us put in the videos because that's the most important part.
Absolutely.
We got pretty loose with it in the end. Let us know if you like the more structured or the more relaxed, or if you like both. But yeah,
Or if
Love
you
you
just like
guys.
us.
Or if you just like
if
us,
you love
yeah.
us, let me know.
Let us know.
If you do, awesome.
If you have specific comments about our physical appearance, I don't want to hear that.
We'll keep our eyes peeled and our ears open. And our wait, that was actually the right way of saying that. And
Yeah,
that's not
that
the
was
wrong
pretty.
way.
You were trying to do it the
Yeah.
other way around.
We'll keep
Yeah,
our
that-
hearts
yeah.
hard and our ears closed.
Fantastic.
That's what I was looking for.
Yeah.
All right, love you. Bye.
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 Drive safe.
That's a good point, because what is Nintendo going to do with Diddy Kong?